Hello.
Welcome back to Witness Quest.
Oh, what's this guy? He looks different.
Please don't linger on this part of the story. Please don't linger on this part of the story.
What?
Move that long piece over here. Let me melt that ice.
Long piece? It's a long piece.
Oh. Okay. I can't do that yet. So... Ugh.
Oh, we need to make it so he can get there and melt that so that we can get around it, I guess. Is what he's talking about.
Yeah, let's let him do that.
But I don't know how we get the pieces to get him over there.
Oh, I have an idea. Probably the single piece is the key. Mm,
Or not.
we get the single piece down here.
Question is, how do we get it around that piece? Okay, then we move the other one up. No, not that one. The other one. Oh, or we could do that. That's even better.
Watch your head.
Alexander, I thought we agreed not to use that magic in
We
here.
didn't agree on
I
anything.
didn't see another way.
You're not following the 4 E's.
Dad, I'm 18. You don't need to talk down to me.
What? I was letting him do that.
Have you shared this story with Mom?
Cleve Casimir used to have quite the wild side as well.
What?
Casima.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know. Why are you doing that? You need to do it over here.
Perhaps it would be easier to be his friend. This parenting stuff has its limits.
I'm not sure how this story is supposed to help me with Gart.
Stay with me, sweetheart. Sometimes it has to get worse before it can get better.
I need a break. I'm gonna go wait over there and think about what I'm gonna write in my journal later.
What in the caduceus grace is journaling?
Oh, like the shining stars. I'm not Gwendolyn Caduceus Jr.
So I think I need to make these fall into the hole?
Yeah, but they have to be facing the right way.
I do have to admit I was starting to get frustrated at that boy's lack of participation.
He's been doing all the heavy lifting, dude.
In that journal.
Can you please stop that snapping?
Sorry, it's a nervous habit.
Actually, this is even more dickish, as I just realized he, like, brought his family to this resort, knowing maybe not that it would be exactly like this, but that some shit like this would go down.
You're doing it again.
Sorry.
And he didn't, like, tell them about it or, like, ask if they were okay with it.
Alexander, please. That sound is bringing me back to a very dark place.
So did, like, Graham ban all snapping in the kingdom?
Yeah, seriously, that's, like, really stupid.
Oh, wait, no, this will be, like, the wrong side way.
Yes.
I think that means I have to put it 3, 1, yeah, 2. These were never my favorite kind of puzzles. No, this isn't quite right. Now it's the wrong orientation, but...
This requires a lot of spatial sense, which I'm really bad at.
I'm not really good at it either. I'm just using patterns that I've learned from doing these kind of puzzles and just randomly doing it until one gets it right. Oh, I think this has gotten it right. So, like, what does this control panel do? Oh, fuck off!
Oh dear. Oh, that was so priceless. That was worth all the extra time this is going to take. And Fornius looks adorable right now because he's so frustrated.
Fuck off!
Well, you learned not to touch that. I don't think that's correct.
I know! Why didn't you warn me about that control panel?
I didn't know that it did that.
Yes, you did.
I've never played this game before.
I have no idea what patterns to do with this one. This is the... So, this is the side that's going to be face up, so...
That's not the side that we want.
Yeah, I knew it.
That's the side we want.
This might be right.
Yes.
Another conundrum solved. Just imagine
Shut up.
what you could accomplish if you actually knew each other longer than, how long has it been? 18 years, give or take a few key moments. Oh, wait. That's how long you've been apart. Apologies. Sometimes I mix up numbers and dates.
Is that supposed to be, Mordak?
What, the creepy animal? What is this, labyrinth? Well, actually it
This
is.
looks really hard. Please don't.
I can't help it!
Oh, come on, Dad. This is really embarrassing. Oh no.
How many switches are in this trap? Is this the final gauntlet? Have we reached the end? Will we make it out alive? Will we use our bows? Does this labyrinth give out prizes? Oh, what if the prizes are custom jackets? Can ours say the dueling archers, please? When can we schedule a pun war? How about every day that ends in Y? Isn't this so much fun? Aren't you excited you're back? Cause I am! What size crown do you wear? When do you want to begin addendum training? Tell me, are you more the brave, the wise, or the compassionate? You can choose how to solve this conundrum as long as we do it together!
Okay, I choose to use magic. Now fuck off.
Son, why would you do that? It looked like so much fun.
I'm not like you. I can't handle any more puzzles.
That magic is dangerous. See? This is what I warned you about. That snapping. That horrendous snapping. It's what took you away from us. And I forbid you to use it.
Forbid me? This magic is part of who I am. I just wish you could see that. Look, we're not some happy family just because I'm back. I wasn't there on your adventures. I don't know what the tapestries that line the walls mean, and I don't know why you insist on wearing that ridiculous hat.
Well, if you didn't want a family,
Why are you
Why did
wearing
you
the
come back?
jacket?
I was
Yeah.
looking for a father, not a commander. I'm not one of your subjects to be ruled over. If I wanted to be a slave, I would have stayed with Manannan.
Except he was gonna
ever
kill you.
compare me to that man. He robbed you of your childhood.
Well, like it or not, Dad, I'm already grown up. And you're robbing me of my adulthood.
You shouldn't talk to your father that way, Alexander.
Look, I don't even know that name. Let's just split up and search for the girls.
Do we get to play as Alexander and just
Yes,
blast
please.
things?
I'm just slowing you down.
I'm sure we're not going to, though.
Fine, leave again. You know what? You are slowing me down.
Let's go the way he went.
Should we save a plate for Dad? I brought him food earlier. He refused to eat. He's too preoccupied
Well,
with
where are
the Smiths'
Cosima and
big
Edgar?
adventure
They
he's
don't get to
cooking
be
up in
here?
his head.
Probably
Oh,
because
it's
we
just
have to
like
choose them.
Once
Oh,
adventure is on his
God.
mind, he can't
Well, if we
focus on
actually got
anything
to
else.
play
Never
as
lost
them.
his drive. You have to give him that.
Well, I've never regretted retiring my questing boots. It allowed me to devote my full attention to raising my daughter. Isn't that right, my little cuddle bug?
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come now, Alexander. We were raised going on adventures and we turned out just fine. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, look at Gart. He's been questing since he could crawl. And shaping up to be quite the handsome prince, if I do say so myself.
Well, thanks for saying so, Mother.
Oh, I do hope you decide to take Gwendolyn on her own adventure soon. She's got it in her blood. You can't keep her safe forever.
She can go out questing for danger when she's older. We like to do things a little differently in the Green Isles.
You can say that again. Not enough addendums and far too few decrees. Pardon the interruption, milady.
I see. Thank you. Gart, the chambermaid found this crumpled up in your waste bin. I am assuming it fell.
Yes. Thank the shining stars they found it. I was looking all over for that. It must have blown right off my desk. Give it here. I'll deliver it right after supper.
No need. I'll deliver it myself in the morning.
Gart, I told you to keep the windows closed in your room. It's so breezy in there.
Can you please pass the peas?
Gart, did you not hear Gwendolyn?
Oh, apologies. I thought that was a nymph mouse squeaking in the courtyard. What did you say?
I asked you to please pass
Gart? Please pass the peas to your cousin.
The little highness can reach them herself. I'm not here to serve her.
You would be honored to serve.
Children, that's enough. There you go, dear.
Too many peas.
Now, can we just finish up dinner in peace? Grandpa would like to.
Was she about to like throw magic at him?
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
smell of that lavender. When I'm king, we will never serve those abominations again.
Oh, do tell us, Gart. What qualities do you possess that would make for a good king?
Well, for one, I've been raised in this castle and trained to properly take over the kingdom. Unlike some other children who have only had adventures in their imaginations.
Boys, I don't like where this conversation is going. Daventry is our home, Alexander. You chose to run away with the princess and rule over her kingdom. Who else besides Gart would make a good king?
I don't know. I hear Kyle has some big ideas.
Kyle? Really?
Who?
Uncle,
One of the
you're acting
knights.
like a buffoon.
Well, if this is how children raised by royalty treat their elders, then I'm proud that Gwendolyn and I grew up outside these castle walls.
What? So now your family is too
How
good
did
for
she grow
Daventry?
up outside the castle walls?
These castle walls. She grew
But
up in the
for
land of the
you,
Green
it's
Isle.
just a burden?
Knock it off, Gart.
No! You're just a little girl. Nothing more than a dreamer. If you didn't encourage Grandfather's ramblings, he might actually notice that I am the only man for the job. Sit down. You're embarrassing the family.
Ah! You will never be half the king Grandpa is. And he would never, ever leave the kingdom to such a spoiled, thoughtless child. I may be a little girl, but you're the one that needs to grow up.
Distress.
I think it would be best to cool off in your rooms. Everybody. No one is allowed to see Grandpa until you can all get along.
Grandpa, can I come in?
Gwendolyn, you've disobeyed your grandma by sneaking in here. I was told everyone was sentenced to their chambers. Do you know what that means?
That I should go back to my room, take this time to reflect in my journal.
No. It means you should pull up a chair, and I can finish this story without any more interruptions.
I think I crossed the line tonight.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Good thing this story is all about crossing lines.
Alright, but we're about out
I
of
think the
time.
beard is too much. My wife says it itches her, but I think it's dignified.
Okay, bye. Bye.